You have to fail. You have to fail, and you're going to fail. But how do you bounce back from that? That's what defines your character. It's your boy, Glacier. And today, I got a deep talk for y'all because um, I think a lot of people doubt themselves. And a lot of people, they can't take, they can't take those emotional hits. Now, the reason I got this hat on, I'm wearing it like this, is because I'm feeling inspired by Rocky. Today, what we're going to talk about is failure. I don't like using the word failure. That's just such a hard-hitting word. I don't enjoy using that word at all. I like using the word lessons. I like using the word mistakes. Because at the end of the day, you can learn from your mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. Everybody's made mistakes in life. Now, in Rocky, they was talking about, now you get knocked down, you get beat up. It's about how you stand back up and face the world. And I like that, but I want to go even deeper. I feel like he only had the surface right there. I'm going to give you the hard truth. Life is going to bust your ass. Life is going to bust your ass. Life is going to cook you. Life is going to really be catching you with jab step, crossovers, spin moves. Life is going to poster you. Life is going to put you in a mix, put you in a highlight reel. Life is going to try and embarrass you. But you can't let it win. There's 4 quarters in a game. There are 3 sets in a tennis match. You gotta realize that life is gonna have a period of time where it is winning over you. When you're trying to get to where you want to go, life is probably gonna be even worse. You know how people say they took their risk, like they quit their job, they invested everything into that company? Yeah, that's real. It's gonna get tough. Rappers say it all the time. You know, I was literally sleeping on people's couches, couch surfing. They would say all the time that I was down to my last $20. The thing is that life is a gamble. Life is a gamble. Everything in life is a gamble because nothing is guaranteed. Your life is not even guaranteed. You see, life is the hardest battle that every human faces. I would say some have it easier than others, but life is a tough opponent. And the thing is that life is, it's like that one franchise villain that just always keeps coming back. No matter how much you think that you won, there's always a new challenge to arise. It's like how they keep making movies. Like, you know how there's so many Jason movies? So many Halloween movies. That's what it is. Life 1, Life 2, Life 3, Life 4. Obviously, it's still within the same life, but you can have chapter 1 of life. maybe elementary school bully, chapter 2 of life. High school bully, chapter 3 of life. College bully, chapter 4 of life. Workplace bully. I don't know. But it's never just you just dominating life. Now, the thing that people don't understand is that you should want your life to be like that. For my anime fans, isn't it better that Naruto built up everything that he had? Isn't it better watching Naruto progress? That first Rasengan, that first battle with Sasuke, isn't it good watching him progress over time from Naruto to Naruto Shippuden to then Boruto? You see that he achieved his goal. You see where he came from. You see the journey. You see the progress. Compared to now, Boruto, who it's almost like he's just being gifted everything. It's not hitting the same. If it was not for the fact that it was Naruto's son, would people even watch it? Would LeBron James be who he is without the adversity? You gotta realize it's the adversity that makes a person. It's the failures, it's the ass whoopings that mold you. Those beatings. The lessons that are drilled into your head that you can't forget. That's how you improve. That's how you learn. When you're sheltered, when you're protected your whole life, you're not only scared to make mistakes, but you can't grow. Because how can you grow if you don't learn? How can you grow if you're not, like for example, doing math homework? If you're not writing out an equation and you mess up a few times, how are you going to do on the test? How are you going to do on the exam? Life is going to knock you down. There are going to be a lot of step backs. Getting to where you want to get to. There's going to be a lot of step backs, a lot of setbacks. Step backs and setbacks. No James Harden. How do you respond though? I'll tell you that one bad trait that I used to have, and one trait that gave me discipline. I have now better discipline because I used to be mentally weak. I used to allow life to beat me up, and I would not know how to respond to it. Every time life beat me up, like I did bad on a test, I did bad on an exam, I would even care. Instead of trying to fight back and do better on that exam, I would accept the failure. It wasn't even a mistake, I was just accepting that I failed. Because I didn't learn from it. I did it again and again and again. And every time I messed up on that test, every time I failed, I would just chase after dopamine. Failed the test, alright, that's cool. Going right to my room, Kelsey Monroe, cheer me up. And it was sad because I wasn't getting better. I wasn't improving. I wasn't making any skills. I wasn't gaining anything. Life literally used to catch me with a right hook, and I would sleep. Or if I was awake, I would just get up and walk out the ring. Life used to just hit me with a sweet chin music. Then I would just say, I don't want to play no more. Like when you hit your little brother too hard. You see, now, I embrace losing. The same way I'm going to embrace my wins. Losing and winning go hand in hand. Because you gotta lose before you can overcome. People say all the time, Jordan wasn't Jordan until you overcame the Pistons. That was a true test to his character. LeBron wasn't LeBron until you overcame the Celtics. Same thing with Kobe. You have to overcome what is beating your ass. in order for you to get stronger. That's why, once again, we're bringing it back to Rocky. We're talking about Apollo. Or not Apollo Creed, Adonis Creed. We're talking about Creed now. Creed 2, spoiler alert. I mean, you haven't seen it at this point. Creed 3 is about to come out in like a few months, like you tweaking. But Creed 3, after Ivan Drago's son cooks him, beats him, he could have gave up, and he was having a lot of self-doubts. He wanted to give up so bad, but he's a fighter. He's a fighter champ. I'm sorry, that was cringe. I'm not doing it again. And guess what? He trained. He went through hell. Like what we saw with David Goggins. He loves God, but he became the devil to embrace hell. The hell that he was in. The thing is that you have to embrace your losses. Don't look at it as failures. Don't look at it as failures. The inventor of Ring, his first idea flopped. His prototype of Ring, it flopped. He didn't even get a pitch. I mean, he got a pitch on Shark Tank, but he didn't even get a deal on Shark Tank. And he still became successful. You gotta realize, you gotta trust yourself. The thing is that people, when the going gets tough, they just give up. They accept defeat. Why are you accepting defeat if this is what you really want? That means you don't believe in yourself. I keep telling you, the universe does not revolve around you, but you can bend the universe to your will. Like Uzi said, I cannot die because it's my universe. You have to know that you are limitless. You have to know that you are capable of so many great things. You have to bring the greatness out of you. I did not truly get better at basketball until my friend was training me, and he used to really go hard on me. Every time I missed a free throw, suicides. At the time, I hated it. I hated it. Every time I missed a left-hand layup, he made me run. And I hated it. I hated it at the moment. But at the same time, as I was running, I felt good. I felt good. I'm being punished because I'm trying to become better. Don't get it confused. You're not being punished and staying in that same level. No, you're being punished for improvement. I was going through hell to improve my life. I was going through hell to improve my skill, and it paid off. It paid off quite well. Embrace the pain. Embrace the suffering. Embrace all the hardships that are gonna get you to that next stage. Don't suffer just to suffer. You know how when a character dies and they say, "Don't let my death go into vain," do that. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. But think like that. Don't let somebody's potential for you go to waste. Don't let somebody's belief in you go to waste. Don't let somebody sacrifice, their own valuable time trying to invest in you, and you're not even giving it your all. How effed up can you be to do that? Seriously. Imagine somebody's telling you every day they believe in you. They want you to succeed. Let's say you have a brother, a mother, a father, a sister, uncle, auntie, cousin, sending you money so maybe you can catch a bus, maybe you can hop on the train. They're telling you, chase after your dreams. They're just giving you the little that they can. And you're BSing. You're jogging around, you're not taking it as serious, you're not doing everything you can to get the best results. You gotta realize there's no leaps in skill. There's no such thing as leaps in skill. That doesn't happen. You don't go from shooting free throws at 40% to 80%. That's not how it happens. That's not how it works. You don't go from being a decent speaker to a public TED Talker professional. That's just not how it works. You don't jump from high school basketball to the NBA, unless you're obviously LeBron James. But you gotta realize you have to build up to that. You have to build up to that. You understand? You have to grow. And I say it, I'm gonna keep saying it all the time. Diamonds. Diamonds. Don't you want to be a diamond? Don't you want to be valuable? Well, I gotta tell you something. Diamonds are only made under real pressure. Can you handle that? If you really can't handle the obstacles that are gonna stand in your way, don't even start your journey. Just don't. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Don't even just click off this video. I'm trying to sell you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to save you. Because the challenges, the journeys that are gonna stand in your way, it's gonna be mentally draining. It's gonna be mentally tough. If you don't have the resistance for it, you're gonna fall apart. You're going to fall apart. You will. But I can promise you something. To wrap it up, take away from this video that embrace all your mistakes, embrace all your losses, embrace it all. Don't be scared of failure. Don't be scared to fail. Do not be scared to make a mistake. Make that mistake and learn. Make that mistake and learn. You gotta realize experience is going to be your best friend. The person who has lost an arm from sword fighting is better than the person who's never sparred. That one might have flew over your head. You have to become the best version of yourself by losing. You're going to lose. And when you start the self-improvement journey, it's okay to lose. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay to get rejected. It's okay for your plan to not work out the way you want it to. It's okay. It's okay. Get knocked down. Get back up. Because life can't keep swinging at you. It's going to get tired. And when life gives in just a little bit, that's when you slip. Throwing that uppercut. You might just knock life right down. You never know until you try. Listen, I ain't no preacher. I'm just a guy talking.